Well, thank you very much for having me on the show. And yes, definitely, you're right that the Chief Minister of Punjab is putting in a lot of personal efforts and on the institution level, a lot of effort. But unfortunately, we do not expect that whatever efforts for prevention are being carried out now, they will decrease any cases being reported right now. The prevention is only done for the future. And right now we find ourselves in the middle of what has now turned out to be the largest epidemic of communicable disease ever this country has faced. So obviously, right now, we are concentrating on the curative side and on treating the patients. And simultaneously, we must work on the preventive side. So for the next season, which will be in March or around March, just when we are, entering the summers, or in the August when we are again, entering the monsoon season. Whatever preventive strategies are being done, we expect them to work then, but not now that we are already in the middle of the epidemic.
Now, there's a lot of herbal and homeopathic medicines being sold in the market to cure dengue. Are these credible enough? Do they actually work?
Well, I happen to be the chairman of the guidelines committee for WHO, and we study everything that is available for this viral infection, and we only do I recommend anything if there is enough evidence. Unfortunately, this is the sad part of the story that our society and our country, some few people are there who are out there to earn money with whatever they can, even out of the misery or death or disaster. And they bring up whatever they can, and unfortunately, a lot of superstition exists, especially when we know that we do not have any vaccine or cure for dengue. People jump in by saying the papaya leaves and things like that, and papaya syrup. But so on the scientific note, let me tell you that there's absolutely no role of any of these remedies at all. These are viral infections. They are self-limiting, and they'll go away in any case, whether you give anything or not. I mean, that whatever placebo thing might take the benefit that this thing has cured. In any case, the platelets are bound to come up in 99% of cases. 1% who do get serious, they need to be hospitalized because they either go into dengue shock syndrome with very low blood pressure, and then they need to be in a critical care area. And similarly, the other complication is dengue hemorrhagic syndrome, where the platelets will fall below critical level and the patient might bleed from multiple sites. And there we give platelet concentrates, or we give intravenous colloids, dextran type fluids. But there's absolutely no role of all these things. I think they are there just to make money.
Right. Now, Dr. Akram, what is the solution for now? We've still got a few months to go until December, when we are expecting that the mosquito season will go away. What is the current, what can we do currently to prevent this epidemic from just spiraling out of control?
Well, as I told you, there's nothing, unfortunately, we can do to stop the cases. What we can do right now is definitely upscale our hospital facilities and be prepared for more cases and more serious cases. And simultaneously, we must launch a behavioral campaign where the behaviors of our populations are changed, and they can clean their houses, they keep them dry, they do not keep any water, whether clean or dirty water, open without covering that water, so that the source of breeding goes out. And I think we then should work towards chemical eradication in the form of fogging, spraying of different insecticides, and then larviciding, killing the eggs of these female mosquitoes, because they lay the eggs, and the those eggs in thousands of numbers, they are also infected. And once they hatch, then obviously that releases more mosquitoes. And then obviously the fogging, cold and thermal fogging, is for adult mosquitoes who are in flight. And people must not travel with this fever because the mosquito cannot fly more than 100 meters. But then these patients, if they travel 1,000 kilometers, they take the disease with them and then infest new mosquitoes there. And that's how it is now becoming a pan-epidemic all
Right.
over.